Power can manifest itself through wealth, political influence, or a combination of both. Money may seem to automatically confer power. This isn't always the case. Even though they came from very humble beginnings, some people have had a big influence on their communities, which have grown and helped them succeed. In this video, we will be counting down the top 10 strongest leaders of the world in 2024. Number 10. Park Geun-hye. It is worth noting that President Park Geun-hye of South Korea has achieved the remarkable feat of becoming the first female leader of her country, despite the significant gender inequality that exists in South Korea, which is the highest among developed nations. Her election resulted in the highest voter turnout in the country in 15 years. Park bears the challenging yet crucial task of diffusing threats from the perpetually confrontational North Korea. Last year, she attempted to convince her unpredictable neighbors to the north to give up their nuclear weapons program by offering humanitarian aid and investing in their struggling industries. Unfortunately, her efforts were unsuccessful. Park has demonstrated her military strength by conducting missile tests capable of reaching all of North Korea. However, Kim Jong-un has remained steadfast and has not abandoned his nuclear ambitions. Number 9. Bernard Arnault. Bernard Arnault, a French national, holds the positions of chair and CEO at LVMH, which is recognized as the largest luxury goods company globally. LVMH owns several well-known brands, such as Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Sephora. Arnault's wealth primarily stems from his significant ownership in Christian Dior SE, the holding company that has a controlling stake of 41.4% in LVMH. He holds shares in Christian Dior SE and an additional 6.2% in LVMH through his family-owned holding company, Groupe Familial Arnault. Arnault's business skills became evident early on in his career when he assumed leadership of his father's construction company, Ferret Savenel, in 1971. In 1979, he transformed Ferret Savenel into a real estate company called Ferrenal Inc. 26. Arnault continued to serve as Ferrenal's chair for an additional 6 years. In 1984, he acquired and restructured Financière Agachi, a luxury goods manufacturer. Eventually, he sold off all of its assets except for Christian Dior and Les Bon Marche. In 1987, he received an invitation to invest in LVMH and eventually took on the roles of majority shareholder, chair of the board, and CEO of the company within 2 years. Number 8. Ali Khamenei. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran since 1989, openly opposes Western influence in Iran and the wider Middle East. Khamenei, known for his firm stance within Iran's clerical regime, has consistently advocated for the slogan, "Death to America," and has actively positioned Tehran as a geopolitical and ideological adversary of the US and Israel. In July, after over a year and a half of negotiations, Khamenei agreed to a significant nuclear deal with 6 world powers. The agreement details Iran's commitment to limit its nuclear activities in return for the US and its allies removing economic sanctions. The agreement is designed to facilitate Iran's economic integration with the global market and has significantly improved the reputation of Khamenei's government, which is gradually shedding its previous status as an isolated state. Number 7. Vladimir Putin. Putin, a former KGB officer and FSB director, currently serves as Russia's president. He was born and educated in St. Petersburg, Russia, and is widely recognized as one of the country's most influential leaders since the end of the Soviet Union. Russia has effectively navigated intricate international relations under his leadership, solidifying its influence in critical domains. Putin has received both praise and criticism for its decisive action, which have had a significant impact on geopolitical boundaries. An example of such action occurred in 2014 with the annexation of Crimea. He has managed to navigate through economic challenges in his country while maintaining his position of authority. Putin is a skilled and strategic leader whose influence is evident in various areas, such as international diplomacy and cybersecurity. Vladimir Putin's impact on global politics remains significant, as he continues to be a prominent figure in modern international events. US officials have accused the Russian leader of interfering in American politics, a claim he dismisses as absurd. Additionally, he is accused of disregarding human rights and violating various international laws. Putin is wanted under international law. He is widely considered to be one of the most influential individuals globally. and an international court has issued an arrest order for him. Number 6. King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud. Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud became the king of Saudi Arabia in January following the passing of his half-brother. There have been some controversies during his short tenure. It is reported that 8 of the 12 surviving sons of the country's founding monarch are in favor of a coup to remove King Salman and replace him with his younger brother, Prince Ahmed bin Abdulaziz. This indicates that tensions are running high within the royal family. As the leader of Saudi Arabia, King Salman holds significant sway over the Middle East and his nation's extensive oil reserves. Despite the current low oil prices, Saudi Arabia, being the largest oil exporter globally, is still increasing its production to maintain its market share, even though this has a negative impact on the global oil economy. Number 5. Joe Biden. On January 20th, 2021, Joe Biden assumed office as the 46th president of the United States. He was handed a country that was dealing with many challenges. Biden's extensive political experience and his commitment to practical governance and fostering unity have been defining features of his presidency. Since taking office, Biden has been depicted as a polarizing liberal politician, with some citizens questioning his leadership skills, health, cognitive abilities, and economic policies. In his first year in office, President Biden tackled pressing issues such as the COVID-19 epidemic, economic recovery, and climate change. It is worth noting that he has implemented a comprehensive immunization program to slow down the spread of the virus and stimulate the nation's economy. Biden aims to tackle long-standing domestic issues and position himself as a visionary leader with his proposals for social and infrastructure investment. Re-establishing connections has been a key focus for Biden, particularly with NATO and long-standing allies. His administration has prioritized re-engaging with global projects such as the Paris Agreement on climate change. The presidency of Joe Biden continues to have a significant impact on both domestic and international matters as the leader of the world's most powerful country. Number 4. Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett has successfully led Berkshire Hathaway to become one of the most respected investment firms globally, with him at the helm. The investor is widely recognized as one of the richest people in the world. Warren Buffett, also known as the Oracle of Omaha, is widely recognized as a legendary figure in the financial and investment industries. Buffett's strategic acumen has propelled him from humble beginnings in investing at a young age to achieving remarkable success and earning widespread admiration as one of the most accomplished investors in history. Buffett is famous for his strategy of long-term investing and his preference for businesses with strong management and sustainable competitive advantages. A large number of individuals eagerly anticipate his annual letters to Berkshire Hathaway shareholders as they provide valuable insights into his perspectives on the market and investment philosophy. His philanthropic endeavors, such as his commitment to donate the majority of his wealth through the Giving Pledge, showcase his impact beyond the realm of finance. Buffett's lasting impact continues to guide investors and shape discussions on wealth, strategy, and philanthropy in the ever-changing world of finance. Number 3. Narendra Modi. The current Prime Minister of India. Narendra Modi is the most powerful person in the world in 2023. He is also the 14th Prime Minister of India. In the past, he held the position of Chief Minister of Gujarat for a period of 13 years. He is a prominent political figure in India. He is regarded as one of the most influential people in India, and his net worth is estimated to be $0.4 million US. While serving as a representative from Varanasi, the current Prime Minister of India, who holds the record for the longest tenure of any Prime Minister from a political party other than India's National Congress, and the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh were both parties that he belonged to before he was appointed to his current position. Number 2. Pope Francis. The leader of the Catholic faith, with a global following of over 1 billion, has expressed more progressive views on public issues compared to his predecessors. In a speech to the U.S. Congress in September, Pope Francis urged lawmakers to show compassion towards immigrants and refugees and to open their doors to them. He expressed support for addressing the impacts of climate change and adopting a more compassionate approach towards divorce and homosexuality, which resonated with liberal Catholics. A recent Pew survey reveals that a significant number of American Catholics anticipate potential changes within the next 35 years, including the possibility of the church approving contraception, allowing married priests, and recognizing same-sex marriages. Number 1. Xi Jinping. Xi Jinping, the General Secretary of China's Communist Party, is widely regarded as one of the most influential leaders in Chinese history, alongside Mao Zedong. It's difficult to dispute the significant influence he has gained domestically in just 3 years as the leader of the world's most popular country. With nearly 1.4 billion people, Xi holds numerous titles that govern various aspects of the world's superpower, including the military, the internet, and the economy. The economy has come to a halt, and the nation's stock market had a turbulent summer, resulting in a potential bailout exceeding $200 billion. China's recent growth has placed it in a prestigious position, with its economy even surpassing that of the US, according to the IMF. Xi has successfully carried out a promise to launch a comprehensive and debated campaign against corruption in the country. He has conducted extensive investigations on numerous individuals and has successfully imprisoned several high-ranking party officials, including some who were once his political adversaries. These leaders are making a difference in a variety of ways, from promoting peace and diplomacy to tackling climate change and economic insecurity. If you enjoyed learning about these strong leaders, be sure to like and subscribe for more. Make sure to also drop your comments in the section below.